Broadcast live.
I like the way you move from me.
Talking about guys who are taking care of themselves anyway, was Casper. He got like a little bit of backlash when he posted about him. I won't even lie, I wish I was from Nigeria too. Damn, that's a big statement, you know. The love they have for their own artists, the way they celebrate their culture, 90% local content on radio and TV, the way they celebrate their music no matter where they are in the world, the unity within the industry. It's a dream. It's interesting. What are your thoughts?
He is not wrong, but the way he said it was wrong, I think. I think maybe...
Are these DJ conversations that you guys have?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think...
I'm a DJ. Group.
No, it's not even like that. I think because we also want to make sure that we push the message as well. So the thing is, in the group we decide, are we going to RT this? Are we agreeing with this notion? We are, but not the way he termed it, because now you're making us look like, as South Africans, we don't care, but we do. But because of the past and certain situations that came into our eras, it was just tricky in terms of growing local music into radio, into television. It's still tough for it now, because now a lot of the times music that is on radio and on television is professional. And a lot of the times there's some music that is not professional. And by professional I mean the production, the way the song works with people, and the music videos and how they're presentable. We don't have money in arts and culture. They're not giving us money, government. They're not fueling this industry. So this is why I understand where he's coming from, because arts and culture is not being fueled in this country. This is why we'll still be watching 20% of music videos on TV and 10% of local music on radio.
But you see, my thing is that what people always miss is that Nigeria had bad quality videos that they pushed out, because they regulate the industry. So the problem with our industry also, even the gatekeepers in the industry, they also want to be American. Because if you are in a country that's on a certain level of output, the country needs to develop to go to a certain level of output.
Absolutely.
So if you constantly have the masses who are poor, who can't afford to literally do a high quality video, and you literally keep turning them back because their videos are not like a global video, there's nothing that will ever grow. So essentially people strain themselves to get to that point, but it's through strain. And the government or whoever, or arts and culture, doesn't see the value of fixing it, because abantu bayayesha to get to that point and then they broke. So I think that also the gatekeepers and how this country has been developed, we've developed ourselves like we're a first world country, when actually we actually most of the countries really third world country kind
we
of
still are third world
output. We have third world country output, but the gatekeepers always want to treat us on a first world. So if you literally keep on hiding the fact that we're third world, the people who can fix the third world don't fix it, because they go, but you guys are okay. You know what I mean? But let's catch out Cass. Let's see if he's around.
Shooting in the gym. I actually invited him to try CrossFit with me, and he's still saying, it's water.
But I mean, he's doing a lot of rap features. He might as well just come in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try the other number.
Ronji. Yes. A man of many phones.
A man of many phones.
Yes.
A man of many awards. A man of many rands.
A man of many kilometers.
A man of many kilometers.
Yes.
A man of many endorsements.
A man of many...
How do you think you can call him with one call? Gene, or is it on
FIFA? No,
FIFA.
He's definitely playing some FIFA. Phone ya kala. Well, in his language, I don't know how to speak. So hey, phone ya kala, my phone. FIFA Champions League, father. Oh, leaving a message?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come.
Hey! Yo!
Yippee-yay!
Chip it so!
Okay, hello. We're just trying to give you a call straight out of
I
Nigeria.
don't know if yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, Casper. Enjoy your evening.
That's boring though. Let's say something else. So your leading player and MVP. We wanted to see if you're available for a CrossFit session, but
If you are satisfied with your message, press 1.
Do you wanna? Are you?
Listen to your message, press 2. To delete and re-record, press 3.
why doesn't it do?
Give it a chance.
Press 4.
Give it a chance.
Now press 3.
You're rude. Why are you speaking? You're pressing threes.
If you are satisfied
What cellular network are you with? Speaking of, there's this young artist called Rema from Nigeria. I don't know if you know him. He is fire. He's got an EP out. One of his biggest songs is Do Maybe at the moment. It's heat. Heat, heat, heat. Heard that song the first time. Boy's like, what, 19? I said, fuck out of here.
Wait a minute.
What, you getting inspired?
Wait a minute. I'm glad. You know why I like you. You just know the music. You're not just a radio DJ, you're a music person.
Another banger. Make a pom, make a pom, 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 make a pom, make a keep, make a pom, 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 your body kakara, make a pom, 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 on a make it. Kilo fe, I'm a dead chocolate.
Yeah, no.
I don't even know what he's saying. There's
I know!
But you feel it, right?
I know!
Listen, goes.
Your body chocolate, push it.
I'll tell you what my favorite part is. Sorry, guys.
Listen.
Tell me what's in your body. I'm not damn easy, baby. Why you want to give me?
Have you seen the music video? No. This is my favorite
part.
I'ma make up my you. I'ma need that and you. I go my you. Do maybe. I don't want to maybe don't go carry
And you know what it is? It's like I was listening to it and I was like,
yeah.
He's about to do it now. Let's go.
Listen, I follow this boy on Instagram. He is fire.
Hey.
Fine girl. But yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, cool.
He's absolute fire.
Yo, Nigeria's got something in the music, though. They're killing it.
They really do. Wow.
Wow, man. Anyway.
Our leaders are more interested in exposing each other's dark secrets than rallying together to fix a country falling apart at the seams. You've all failed us. I've known for a while that Blaklez has been in his fields.
Yeah.
And he's been very, strong about it as well. He had a situation that happened to him, didn't he? Didn't he have, wasn't he in hospital for, a night?
He was. Yeah. I mean, what was he even in hospital for?
I think it's just maybe he was a bit stressed, overwhelmed. I'm not sure what happened exactly. I can't remember, but I just saw he had posted a picture of him being in hospital.
Yeah, he was in hospital. I remember.
Stop doing that.
What? I do remember he was in hospital. No, I do.
Okay.
And I was surprised. Why did he post it?
Yeah.
When did he get a chance to post it? And when that happens, you don't take a person seriously. Like, yo, talk. Listen,
let's call him.
Let's call Blaklez.
But the point is, he's actually got a point here. I mean, every time when I'm doing my radio show and the news people come in, it's just like the public protector going against the president, and it's, people now going in court with each other. Political parties are just not vibing with each other. People always just want to fight and not fight for the country.
Yo.
Hey, what's happening, bro?
I'm good. What up, dog?
I'm here with the beautiful Ayanda.
What's up?
I'm good. How are you, bro?
We firstly wanted to check whether your hospital incident was fake or not before we get into the real conversation. We're debating that when you went to hospital, you actually were close to dying and you asked somebody to take a picture. And I'm saying no, it was true. It really happened. It was a photo moment.
Do I have a history of such things? Come on, let's be serious.
You have a history of what?
He says, does he have a history of such? No, you don't.
I mean, my thing is that I thought that you probably dropped a single. You were dropping a single after that.
Yeah.
And what single did I drop after that? Because there was no song.
Well, your engineer never had the song ready. It wasn't mixed and mastered. Like Amanda, Sheba Mona. Because Petlela, our mix up in a canto joang when.
Possible, but you trust that I have the good sense to do the stunt when the song is actually ready.
Okay, well, not really.
But bro, the reason why we're calling is we want to... Excuse me, I was coughing. We want to find out about the tweet. When you say our leaders are more interested in exposing each other's dark secrets than rallying together. I absolutely agree with you. And can you tell us more about why you decided to tweet this?
Do you not see it? There's a political blame game that's happening in the country.
Absolutely.
The specific parties, the biggest political parties, the EFF, the ANC, the DA, they're pointing fingers at each other back and forth. Today you hear, public protector goes after the president. The next week is, there's court cases against Manema for hate speech, and then there's motions against mayors to be removed. There's so much
Public
political-
protector and the president. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of political gameplay, and while the rest of us are seeing what's happening on the ground where people are attacking police at the JHV CBD, which for people who know, who spend time in the CBD, it's been an actual war zone. It's like such a lawless place. The CBD is such a lawless place. Like you struggle to walk to your car for 10 minutes without anybody not trying to rob you. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of unemployment rate is at 29%, the highest it's been for over 10 years. So you want people to come together and say, okay, guys, we're actually screwed. So this fighting is not going to do anything for us. We need to find a way forward. What's the way forward? I think people need to stop treating, and I'm talking about voters. Voters need to stop treating politics or the future of this country like they support a soccer team. Like they have to be loyal to a party even though they see that we're headed down the wrong path. I think people need to be accountable. If they're not accountable, then we need to take the appropriate action against them, which is, call them to task. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of propaganda that I'm seeing, and I wasn't speaking specifically about one party. I'm speaking about all of them. None of them have come up with any solution or have given us any hope. I'm not really interested in the secrets that people are trying to reveal about certain things if they're not going to fix the country. You know? If you're going to come with problems, try and find the solutions for them. Don't tell us this person is doing this. I mean, if your relevance only lies in telling other people's secrets and taking people down as opposed to trying to create employment and, reducing crime and, creating business, just helping the youth. Right now, I just feel there's a lot of political gameplay. Yeah. Now you have the governing party that looks divided to us because they don't seem in sync. And you have opposition that's sort of tearing each other up and also trying to tear this. You have to wonder where that leaves the people. Who's come out and say, okay, we want to do what's in the best interests of South Africans. Our economy is in trouble. I mean, there are rumors that we might go look for a loan from the IMF, which is the place of no return. Once you get a loan from the IMF, you're constantly in debt. If our country, gets to that point, which looks like it might be the only way to go, then what happens? So these are things that the normal South African, the average South African who's not really into politics but is into fanning and supporting doesn't understand. And I think it also doesn't help because social media has become like the peanut gallery, so it's used as a propaganda machine, and we like the bloodbath that we see, or like, oh, this guy said this about that guy, that guy, but we don't think about the implications for this country. You kind of sometimes, a friend of mine said the other day, and those are not necessarily my views, but I wonder, he said, only a dictator can fix this country. That's pretty harsh. I mean, he's like, there's too much freedom in this country. People say whatever they feel. They do however they do. Somebody breaks into your house and does whatever. There's no one has any fear of reprisal. There's no accountability, and not that I agree with his statement, but I understand why he would be that upset because we don't have the right structures, and I think as a country we need to revisit that. I want to see these parties say to each other, guys, we don't get along, but we need to sit in a room
and work
and find a way to bring the economy where it needs to be. I know it's idealistic what I'm saying, but it is for the best of the country to say, okay, you have your skeletons, you. But now we're in a deeper situation than your skeletons and who was a spy in 19 for tech. We want to know how we can build this country, because Ayanda, what relevance is it to you that somebody was a spy in 1927? It's right. You want to know if you're going to be able to get a job.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
I want to know that my kids are not going to be going to homeschooling because school fees will be so expensive by the time I have children.
Correct. So, I mean, everything else is just politics. We wanted a country that's progressive, and right now we just seem to be, we're in loads of trouble.
So much so.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for sharing and actually posting this tweet, because now it's opening our eyes out to many things that we're actually, as South Africans ourselves, lazy to force our government or political parties to fix.
Exactly.
We appreciate it so much, bro.
Shout out there.
But we need to. Sorry, just one more thing. As entertainers, we need to not be afraid to have the right conversations with our leaders, because some of them have access to us as much as we have access to them.
Like
we
who?
need to have conversations. Huh?
Like who?
Say again?
Which leaders do you think we have easy access to?
Come on, like people like Juju are always tweeting celebrities, and it's always
but all that is just gonna be. It's like a political party is a business. When you literally want to give your opinion, you go against the policy of how this business has to keep on growing. So he can agree with you in real life as a human being, but he's built a business that's literally like being developed on a certain propaganda, or all the politicians, So yes, on a one-on-one they will agree with you and say, yeah, I'm fine. But other than that, they have to go back to the company and how they've sold it to the people. And you can tell them that, like, the populist opinion of land, have we thought of 1, 2, 3? And they could probably go, maybe we haven't thought of 1, 2, 3. But they're going to go, but listen, we printed the flyer, we've shot the advert, it's already live on television. There's nothing I can do. But I get you, Zulu.
Guys, thank you so much for this. I appreciate it and I understand. But we still need to make sure that we find answers that are not just vocal.
Yeah.
But thank you, Liz, thank you so much for posting this tweet. I appreciate it. Hello? Hello?
Oh, your battery died.
Your battery died. Honestly. The shock of it all. And you know what? Let's just wrap it up. We're done. Because now you don't want to get a power bank that's 950
I just said that, Liz is not just a rapper, by the way. This guy literally used to work for a news company. So he knows the things that he's saying. So just in case some academic person who only just does politics is about to go, what does a rapper know? This rapper is probably well versed, so his opinions are valid.
Get a power bank.
Okay.
Shout out to Braga for the drip. That's the Braga X-Red Bat MVP. Got it on yet.
Shout out. Peace, we out.
Broadcast live